Alrighty, greetings and welcome back to another fragrance video and another fragrance review on my channel. And today we will be talking about another niche brand. The brand is Tiziana Terenzi, and this is one of their most popular fragrances they have in their collection. It is the Kirke fragrance. So now let's take a closer look at the packaging and the bottle of the fragrance, and then we're gonna come back here to talk about the notes, how the fragrance smells, and overall if I recommend you to buy it. And it's time to take a closer look at the packaging of the Kirke perfume. So this comes in a cardboard box. It's a black cardboard box. At the front we have XTE, and this is a Tiziana Terenzi logo since 1968. Here we have the name of the fragrance. It's called Kirke, and it's on this like faux leather material with the letters being in gold. And we have the concentration here, extrait de parfum. So this is the extrait de parfum concentration. On the sides we don't really have anything. On the back, we have something in Italian, apparently said by Leonardo da Vinci. What does this mean? I have no idea. If somebody speaks Italian, maybe they can translate this in the comments down below. And at the bottom of the box, we have the ingredients and some other warnings, the address, the size of the bottle. So this is a 100 ml bottle, etc. At the top of the box, we again have the Tiziana Terenzi logo. And then when we lift the top of the box off, we are greeted with the beautiful bottle, but we also get some additional documentation with it. So this is a small booklet which explains the story behind, or the inspiration maybe, behind Kirke. And here we can also see listed the top notes. And we also get this little booklet which just shows all of the other Tiziana Terenzi fragrances, their collections, inspirations, etc. And finally, we have the beautiful Kirke bottle. It's a golden bottle. It is a glass golden bottle, of course. The gold really reminds me of Millésime Impérial by Creed. At the front we have Kirke Tiziana Terenzi again on this faux leather material with the letters being in gold. At the bottom of the bottle we have some more text as well as the words Tiziana Terenzi that are raised above the bottle. The cap of the fragrance is black. It's a plastic cap, however it really does not hold to the fragrance bottle, so be careful when lifting this up. Don't grab it by the cap, you will probably drop it. When it comes to the sprayer, it's again a very beautiful sprayer. It's golden colored. We have the Tiziana Terenzi logo going all around the sprayer. Now let's just see just how good of a sprayer it is. So yeah, it's an okay sprayer, I guess, but overall I think the bottle looks very nice indeed. So now let's get back to the original perspective, talk about the notes of the fragrance, how it smells, and overall if I recommend you to buy it. And we're back, so that was the packaging of Kirke close up, and I think it is a great box, it is a great bottle, and I think it would look beautiful displayed next to your fragrance collection. But now let's talk about the more important part, how the fragrance actually smells, and let's start with the fragrance notes first. So the official fragrance notes that are listed are the notes of passion fruit, peach, pear, raspberry, blackcurrant, and sand. The mid notes are lily of the valley, and in the base we have musk, vanilla, sandalwood, patchouli, and heliotrope. Now, with regards to longevity and projection on my skin, this is a beast mode fragrance. Longevity is easily over 24 hours on my skin, with the projection being over 2 meters within the first couple of hours of applying it. Now, only after like the 6th or 7th hour after applying this fragrance, it starts to slowly become more of a skin scent, but until that point, you have a huge scent bubble around you. People will definitely be able to smell you, and also this leaves a beautiful scent trail behind you, so it has good sillage. With regards to seasons, when I recommend you to wear this fragrance, this is definitely a cold weather fragrance in my opinion. So colder days of autumn and for winter only. I've heard some people make comments that you can wear this in the warmer months as well. Please don't. I think people will really have a hard time tolerating the strong smell of Kirke if it's really warm outside. Don't forget, you're not alone in this. Other people can smell you. Don't be selfish and don't wear this fragrance in the warmer months, please. Now, regarding the age range when I would suggest you wear this, personally, I don't think this fragrance smells necessarily mature, so I can see this fragrance being worn by a high schooler and as well as somebody who's like 50, 60, 70 years old. I think this is more of a universal fragrance, at least age range wise. It's also a unisex fragrance, so both men and women can wear this. And the occasion when I recommend you to wear this fragrance, this is definitely not an office fragrance. It is very, very strong. So if you're in an office or a classroom, I think this is a bit too much. I would suggest you wear this on a date with your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. But if you do that, only put one spray of this fragrance. It is so strong. If you put more than that, I think you're gonna choke the person you're going out with. But if you're going out to a nightclub or a concert or something like that, where you want to attract a bit more attention to yourself, then 2 to 3 sprays of this fragrance will do you just fine. So this is just for date night and going out clubbing or something like that. And that's it basically with regards to the general specifications of the fragrance. Finally, the perfumier behind this creation is Paolo Terenzi. Now, let's talk about how this fragrance actually smells, at least to my nose. Well, the fragrance has a very fruity opening. It is a fruit explosion because we already mentioned in the top notes a lot of different fruits like passion fruit, peach, pear, etc. This is definitely a fruit explosion. Now for my nose, the most dominant notes are definitely passion fruit and peach. You can clearly make those out. On some people, I can smell more of a peach smell. On some people, like myself, I can smell more of the passion fruit. I guess it depends on your skin, how this will project, but that's the most dominant note I can smell on me, the passion fruit, and for most other people it will be the peach. Essentially, if I wanted to compare the smell of this fragrance, the opening of this fragrance, I think it would most closely resemble the smell of gummy bears from the brand Haribo. If you haven't tried Haribo gummy bears, this is how the opening of the fragrance smells. But also, what I should mention is that the fruit notes never actually go away. They just go more in the background as the fragrance stays on your skin. And as we approach the dry down, the base notes of the fragrance, the fruit notes go way back, and in the front we get the beautiful, sweet, warm, inviting smell of vanilla and heliotrope, with also a hint of musk, which gives it a bit of a clean smell. So essentially the opening is very fruity, and later it goes into a more warm, sweet, clean kind of smell. So it is a very mass appealing fragrance. I think a lot of people are gonna like this, and I think you will garner some compliments wearing this fragrance if compliments are the only thing you're interested in. Now, some people claim that this fragrance smells like erba pura. And I do have a decant of erba pura, and I did compare them, and what I found was that they do not smell the same. The only thing that is the same is the essential idea on how the fragrance develops. So Kirke definitely is inspired by erba pura. So you get from the fruit opening to the sweet dry down. However, it's the same idea, but it is a different type of execution and different ingredients with different blending methods. So no, erba pura and Kirke do not smell the same, at least to my nose. They just have a similar idea of how the fragrance should develop, and that's basically where the similarities end. Like I said, overall, the fragrance is mass appealing, and I am sure most people are gonna like it on you. For example, this fragrance is a very popular in my city where I live. It's become quite a popular niche smell. I'm not sure how it is in the West. Maybe Western audiences are not so much into Tiziana Terenzi fragrances, but in Serbia, this is definitely one of the more popular niche fragrances to have, especially for men. Men really like to wear this fragrance in Serbia. So yes, if you ask me, I do recommend you to buy this fragrance if you can find it for the right price, as always. And I think you're really gonna be satisfied with it because it is a projection beast, it is a longevity beast, and it smells quite mass appealing. And that's pretty much it for this review. Now, if you like this review, as always, leave a thumbs up. If you dislike the review, maybe leave a thumbs down and give me some suggestions on how I can improve my content. Subscribe if you want to see more wristwatch or fragrance related videos. And until next time, guys, have a great day and bye.